This is a trial and error type video. Just kind of trying to see how this goes. So I decided to get a little dumb today, and let's just black out our taillights and not clean them. That's freaking wonderful. Real dumb. Shouldn't have done that. I'll admit it. It was plumb stupid. So, as you can tell, I'm trying to backtrack. Alright, so if you look over here on my Jeep, here's the tail light before being blacked out. Looks great. Yeah, let's just ruin that. Let's just put a bunch of VHT over and just ruin it. Freaking wonderful. Alright, so what we're doing here, I've taken most of the VHT off. I had these tail lights fully blacked, like fully blacked. I know I didn't post a previous video. I'm kind of picking up late with this video because I put the VHT on and I've already been in the process of removing it. First thing I used was alcohol. It seemed to break down a lot of the paint. I mean, you can see, or tint, whatever you call it. It freaking broke it down and it took it off. I'd done this almost instantaneously right after I painted, so that probably helped a lot. Wheel cleaner didn't do crap. I'd say the alcohol took off the vast majority of this VHT. I mean, it took off almost all of it. However, the finish on these taillights aren't looking so good. I'm not looking too good right now. Hoping to get this one back to original. Just kind of playing around here. Seen somewhere somebody took a goof off aerosol and sprayed it on and was able to get the VHT off of their taillights. So I said to myself, hey, maybe Goo Gone's kind of similar as far as it's meant to break down in adhesives and stuff. I don't really know a whole lot about either one. I'm just kind of trial and error here. Again, this is just me playing around. I've just soaked this taillight in that stuff, and it has been sitting here for quite some time. Not very long, few minutes, but it's been sitting here. We're going to give this a quick wipe, I think, and we'll keep trying if the situation improves or doesn't, and we'll see where to go from here. Hey guys, so I've been hard at work trying to get these taillights returned back to normal. They're still looking pretty bad. I think these taillights might be a total loss. I'm not sure. I'm going to keep working at them. Probably going to end up having to maybe even repaint that outer edge. I've been thinking about going back to my original taillights anyways. So far what I've done, I've tried the off. This off. Yeah, I know you're wondering, why use off? Well, there's been a myth going around about taillight restoration, or not just taillight restoration, but headlight restoration because of the cloudiness. Say using like bug spray with some DEET in it. Well, as you can see, 25%. So I said, hey, let's try. Yeah, it don't really work taking this VHT off. It don't do shit. Just to be honest with you. Excuse me for cussing. I don't like to cuss on my channel, but I believe these taillights are going to be a damn near loss. Like I said, I'm going to keep working on them though. Ended up reverting back to the alcohol. It has taken off the vast majority. I'm still getting a little bit of that VHT off, but there's still a lot remaining. I think it's taken off the clear on this outer edge, but these taillights I think are just shot. I think they're totally ruined. I don't know what else to do. It looks like the alcohol's starting to do some real damage, and I think it's taken off a lot more than what I thought it was going to take off, which really sucks. Can't seem to get this lens back to original. It's just, I really don't know what else to do with it. So, definitely would call this probably a fail. But, because now that it's dried, I'm really starting to see some of the damage. But I think we have discovered something though. 90% alcohol will definitely take paint off for sure. So I mean, it's not, we did learn something today nonetheless. But I think it's taillights complete loss. It looks like we're going back to original taillights anyways. On my Jeep. So guys, if you ever want to VHT your taillights, make sure you want to do it, and probably want to go with that goof off, not goo gone, because I haven't tried goof off yet, but I think we're at a point where we just flat ruin these taillights because the alcohol, I think, is just too powerful. I noticed that when I was using it around my house, it seems to, was cleaning up a spot on the wall to apply some command hooks, and it recommends cleaning with alcohol. Well, I think it's 91%. It's just too much, too strong, and I noticed it was taking the paint off my walls a little bit, so we stopped using it. My fiance's a CNA, so she prefers a stronger alcohol for sanitation purposes and for health concerns. But to keep this short and simple, if you're going to VHT, make sure it's what you want to do, and make sure you have a backup plan if you decide you don't like it, because once the VHT is on, it's on, and there's no going back from what you can tell here. I've tried to recover it, but it's just, this ain't working. So guys, I'm going to end this video here and call it a day on this.